Hey, what's up guys, the helmutssss here, bringing you guys another bombastic video, and it actually changed my mouse sensitivity, and I bought a new mouse, but in this video I actually want to tell you guys how it felt when I was changing my mouse sensitivity from pretty high to somewhat low, and let's not waste any time, let's get right into the commentary. And about a week ago, I was still playing with a pretty high sensitivity. I was still playing with a pretty high DPI and a pretty high in-game sense. And I had that, I guess it was called Raptor Gaming LM3 mouse. And when I bought it, it actually wasn't that bad. It was very comfortable, actually very, very comfortable. And I guess it was made for big hands like mine. But lately, it was having some issues, and it didn't track as well as it did in the start, and the construction of the mouse was having some issues as well. The rubber on sides was kind of falling apart, and it just didn't stick together, so it was starting to get pretty uncomfortable, and I decided, fuck it, let's go for an upgrade. So I asked a couple of my friends what mice do they have, and most of them said it's either SteelSeries Rival or Razer Death Adder, and I assume these two mice are pretty popular. And then I saw my friend's Marty's video about SteelSeries Rival. He was basically saying it's an amazing mouse, so I decided, fuck it, I'm going for SteelSeries Rival. I ordered it with a SteelSeries QCK Plus mousepad. Most of you guys probably don't know, but previously on my table there wasn't really enough space for a mousepad. I was using my mouse only with my wrist, just because I was used to high sensitivity, yes, but I didn't have the chance to test out lower sensitivity just because there wasn't enough space. And some of you guys might know that I started as a Call of Duty YouTuber. I used to play Call of Duty, and a lot of Call of Duty players actually thought that the higher the sensitivity, the better you can do with the game. And when I switched to Counter-Strike, I didn't really change that mindset. But then I saw that a lot of pros are playing on lower sensitivities. I saw that a lot of my friends are playing on lower sensitivities, and whenever I tell them I'm playing on some incredibly high DPI, they all go nuts and they say that I should lower my sensitivity, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine with what I have and stuff like that. But when I actually got my new mousepad, I convinced my dad to change the construction of the table a little bit so there would be more space for the mousepad and for the mouse to move. And surprisingly, he actually did change the table, and now there's plenty of space for my QCK Plus mousepad and the mouse. And at the moment, I'm playing at 800 DPI and 2 sensitivity. I used to play at 1200 DPI with 3.5 in-game sensitivity. And back in the summer, I actually played with 1600 DPI with a 7 in-game sensitivity. I mean, if I would try to play right now with 1600 DPI and 7 sensitivity in-game, I would probably do pretty poorly. And when I actually bought the new mouse and when I actually switched the sensitivity, it felt very, very strange. It was like learning to aim from the scratch, because I was used to aiming only with my wrist, and now I actually have to use my arm to aim as well, and it was something unusual for me, and it was something that I had to get used to. And now after a week, I'm still not used to it completely. I've pretty much always used the computer only with my wrist, and now it finds out I had to use the arm. But yeah, but how I play right now is basically when I have to do 180s or 360s, I swipe my mouse all the way across the mousepad. But when I'm in a gunfight, I tend to use my wrist sometimes as well, and I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to do that, but if you guys have some tips on how to play with a lower sensitivity, I would definitely appreciate them. But since I actually got the new mouse and since I actually switched my sensitivity, I've been doing pretty well in the Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Obviously, I had a few games where everything just went wrong, but most of the time I was playing pretty well. But overall, the absolute best part is that I'm actually winning most of my games, and I'm on a road to DMG again, and hopefully I'll get DMG real soon. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's been about the commentator, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.